G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio and transitioning to the Gigabase with me, JD. So, between episodes, I went and imported this. It's a solid blueprint. It's quick, it's easy, it's very, very stampable. And honestly, if you want a copy, go search up, because it's what I had to do to get my own copy. JD's Gigabase episode 80, so 080, right? And that's where I pulled the blueprint from. It was put together with Matthias, who, if you've been watching long enough, joined us on the Bugging Around the series with me, and Mortified. It was a Death World series. Me and him put this blueprint together 9 months ago, 6 months ago, and I've been using it ever since because it works. It's brilliant. It went from version 15 to 16 without an issue, and it's ratioed out not perfectly, but good enough. Good enough. That one's finished. Let's do the next one. And the reason I needed to get this is I needed to look at how many items we needed, because this is what we have to do. So we need 788 solar panels, 668 accumulators. So that's 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. And then we need, call it 700 accumulators. So it's 50, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. So this train will now carry a solar panel stand. Just one. That's it. Now, it gives me 5 slots. The question is, what do I put in those 5 slots? First off, I don't want lights waiting to me. I do want more of those. Oh, I've got 20 down there. Okay, I can have less of those. Why do I have 101 landfill? I'm asking for 300. That would be why. There's no landfill at home base. Go away. I don't really need 100 concrete anymore. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I should have done this before the episode. Sorry, guys. It's like that. Landfills in a separate train. Cliff explosives are in a separate train. You know what? We're gonna set it to fish. Fish. Fishy. Where the hell are the fish? Fish. No, wrong button. Fish. Just because it's one of those things that should never end up on a train, basically. You are going to be my unload train. You are going to have stack inserters. I've copied and pasted that. So now we need to start loading the train. And we'll blueprint that and paste it up here. What's this one? Okay. So now we just gotta wait for the bots to deliver all this crap, and then we can start pasting down solar panels in a big way. And I actually needed one more train station. It's a pretty general train station, so it shouldn't take too long to hook up. And in fact, I'm actually gonna be super lazy. And really? 1, 2, 1, 2. How many more do I need? I'm going to need... Actually, I should have steel on the bus. On the bus. On the other side of the bus, of course. 1, 2, 3. It will be a longer than normal train, that's for sure. Because we just need a general outposting train. Nope. Too long. Okay. Let's do fuel. for those two. And for those two, let's drag power across with substations. We need a roboport as well. Okay, so first train's easy. We're going to have 2 of them, and you're going to request train tracks. En masse. No, 500. Paste. Train tracks in the first one. Good. Second one. Power poles. Like that many. Signals. Like that many. Chain signals. Like that many. That's 3 items so far. Then probably mining drills. Just a mining drill or 2. Like nothing too severe. That'll probably do us. Bugger. Because it's a train, they'll come in and out in... Because it's a train that's double-ended, so it will turn around, I need to make sure that I... Wrong button. Nope. Alright, fine. Fill up the train tracks first. I need to make sure that whatever I put in it, it's the same at both ends. Does that make sense? No, not really. I need to make sure the front of the train matches the back of the train, basically. Pick that up. Is that better? Of course it's better, but I'm staying in the way. That reaches everything. Much better. Those. No. Paste these in. Okay. We don't want requester chests, 2 of. We're going to want stack inserters, 2 of. We're going to want Logibots. A few of. We're going to want... I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. That one will be train stops, which I'll handcraft a crap ton of and then just dump them in the network. So, power pole. Done. Signal 1, signal 2. And the reason that each one of these is done in an individual chest is you don't want the inserter to accidentally pick up the wrong type. So it could have a rail signal in its hand and not have anywhere to put it inside the wagon, so it would never pick up the chain signal. This is why we use 1 of each. Roboport and Roboport and power pole, or yeah, I got power pole. Passive providers. We've got requester chests. We've got stack inserters. And we've got Logibots. Okay. Done. Okay. They're all making it here. Yes. Okay. Copy that one to there. Copy that one to there. Same story. Blueprint that. Nope. Blueprint that without the train track. Nope. That one. Because when you got the train track in there, it only moves up and down. by 2 tiles at a time. And I need to move it up and down by 1 tile. Put that in there. I'm out of stuff. I need to request blue chests. And the other thing we had to do is we had to set up walls to be automated. Because it turns out the walls that we had were ones stuck in the network. We're going to also upgrade battery production. There's always something else to do. Always something else to do in Factorio. You need 5 stone brick and you take half a second. Okay. That'll probably do the trick. If we have, say, 4,000. If we have 4,000 in stock, you can stop working. Prior to that, work your heart out. Do I have a personal train on me? No. So a personal train as well. Yeah, that's probably going fast enough. Just. Okay, so that's done, that's done, that's done. We wanted chem plants, which... Whoop, train. I know we never got around to automating because you just generally don't use that many of them. And I've gone way past where batteries live. Batteries are huge. Of course, I've snuck in a corner and don't have any room to expand. Probably not 13 of them, but yeah. Okay. Inserter. There, and there. Export with long-handed. There, and there. I'm going to take... that for a bit of a ride. And then loop it back on itself. Copy, paste. Substations, now that I've got them, just because they make building just that little bit more convenient. That's a lot of trains going past there often. I am definitely going to get trampled if I'm not careful. Don't you me game. He made it. He wasn't squished. There and there with one there. Yeah, that's about as good as we can get. Output. Long-handed input. In. We want acid. Crap, where do we get acid from? He says he stands on the train track. Let's get acid from here. A little bit of a janky pipe, but that's fine. Underground there, to there, there, to there, there, to there. Where are we? Those ones, and those ones. Substation there. Okay. So we've doubled, tripled our battery production. It's probably still not nearly enough, but it's something. Oh, hi, bots. You finally made it all the way down here. And whatever train just rolled past us was still running on crap fuel. Coal or something. Oh, you're on solid fuel. Yeah, we got halfway through swapping all these guys to nuclear fuel, to rocket fuel. And we burn up our solid fuel. That's not good. Who else is still running on? You're running coal. Wow, let's go see about that. Well, eventually you get fed rocket fuel. Really? I asked for a heap of those chests. Clear that, clear that. It's all the maintenance stuff that takes ages. Holy crap, what happened there? I'm going to have to watch that back. That looks weird. That bit can go as well. What other trains have been fed bad fuel? You're on rocket fuel. You're requesting rocket fuel, but we're not getting any. Why aren't we getting any rocket fuel? Where? Hang on. Rocket fuel production. We are maxed out on light oil. But our petroleum's empty. Our petroleum's empty, and we're cracking at full speed, are we? Something's gone wrong. Okay. You guys are outputting petroleum at full speed. We're just pulling it that fast, are we? Right, what's the story with heavy is fine, light is backed up, petroleum is slowed down. So we actually need a second pump right here. Oh, of course, they can't connect to anything. A second pump. Where the hell's that go? North. Okay, let's go that one to there. Ah! Now, honestly, I should do this with a combinator with multiple conditions, but I do not have the patience to do that right now, so we're just going to go with a jerry-rig solution. And this is if light is greater than 20,000. No, 20,000. You guys will produce fuel, no matter what. Okay, it's weird to be out of petroleum, maxed out on light, and have cracking running. Can I get you? Okay, where does this coal come from? It's probably a better question. These couple of miners. Okay, I want to go and build some solar this episode. It's not happening. Yeah, that's another train I just saw with artifacts across it. Maybe my graphics card's decided today's the day. Today's the day that's had enough. Either all the devs introduced some bug in this this version. Because it's definitely not something I've seen before. Alright, let's bring that further that way again. Water can also go further that way eventually. But we'll see if we can build around it first. From there to there. Paste. Paste. No. And away. Paste, paste. Oh shit, there's power on the way. You and you. Crap. Let's get rid of all of that. Well, they're obviously built in pairs. So let's go from there. Nope. Nope. There. Nope. There to there. And I actually think the problem, now I'm looking at it, is a lack of water. Oh, I just cut the water. Duh, JD. Fuck, you're an idiot sometimes. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's... Oh, is that the water pipe? Sure. Done. Okay, you're not going to get any more... That way. Okay. Half of you guys don't have ingredients. A recipe. That would probably explain something. Okay. We're definitely pulling out oil fast. Do we have oil in tank? Yes. Do we have oil in... See? No, I don't have recipes. Do we have oil in these tanks? No. Maybe it's an oil problem. It's also a water problem from the looks of it. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough water coming down this pipe. Game! I'm trying to do something entirely different this episode. This is also the water used for these guys. That's the oil being used, which is also empty. Yeah, we're in a really good position currently. That's all water, water, water. I'm feeding everything from one water pipe. Certainly hope not. That's now a disused water pipe. Okay. It looks like we're feeding just about everything from 2 water pipes. Yeah, we're feeding everything from 2 water pipes. Shit. Okay. It's the little things. It's the little things that really matter. Let's bring... Oh, hang on. This water goes over there to do acid, I bet. Okay. Let's go water... down here. Where's my water connection? There. Okay, so I can't reach that. Not directly. Do not contaminate the pipes, JD. You've done that before. You know how horrible it is. Okay, plug water in there, water in there. Okay, now it's being fed by 2 water pipes. And disconnect this one, because that one actually goes to oil. It's way more important that oil has water than cracking has water. You got water, you got water. You don't have water. So much better to bridge it off this end rather than run it all the way up, then across, and then back down. So it's a couple of small changes, and hopefully that'll fix that little bit of water problem. You should be requesting rocket fuel. There and there. No. There and there does nothing anymore. That's why there's still fuel running around. You're not being fueled at all. You're not out of fuel. That's a highlight. Rocket fuel. There and there. With some inserters, because I would have happily run off and forgot to put them down. That can go into an assembly machine. Okay. What have we accomplished? Nothing. We've just fixed problems that I didn't know existed until I wanted the anything. Okay, but we have petroleum again. We have batteries. Batteries are making accumulators. We have some explosives. Some more explosives with some wall, with some lasers. Yeah, that looks pretty happy. No accumulators at all. And no miners. Don't hang up miners. We're getting there. We're getting there ever so slowly. The base is obviously struggling. Yeah, look at that copper line. Look at that copper line. This is one of the reasons we need to upgrade things. Okay. Alright, I'm going to call it here for this episode. I don't know what we're going to do exactly next episode. I was hoping to go and start putting down solar, but now I'm thinking maybe the base doesn't have enough life in it to even do that. You guys have... No. Am I not requesting coal? I'm not. I am. We just need to prioritize this feeding. Yeah, okay. Train. Yeah, I don't know. I can't go out posting if I can't put down solar panels because that defeats... Well, I can't go laying out solar if I don't have solar to lay down. So that defeats the purpose of that. Maybe it's time to look at a different way of processing things. Akavorax is going great. So that's something. Maybe it's time to turn this into a new depot and try and get more copper on the belt. Green circuits is hopping along, so we don't have to worry about that. It's really the copper again, which is not limited by trains. It's purely limited by that's as much smelting as we can stamp in. Short of moving the make everything or slowing this all down one or putting a janky one in over here, which is an option. One, two, three, maybe? Alright, let me think about it between episodes. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying. I hope I'm making sense as I go through this process. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!